When you use a grid, every shape aligns perfectly. Spacing is consistent. The logo feels visually satisfying. Without a grid, things look okay. With a grid, things feel right. This is why top brands rely on structured geometry. For the professional and premium look, many famous logos are built using grid. Example, Pepsi and Twitter. Scalability becomes easy as you can see on the screen. The grid gives you a system to follow. This actually saves time once you learn it. It's easier to create variation as shown on the screen, but is grid always better? A brush style logos like signature logos, artistic and abstract concept will feel too rigid with the grid. Simple way to think about it. Grid is equal to structure plus precision and no grid is equal to freedom plus expression. Best designers use both. There are two ways of creating grid. Let's start with on Adobe Illustrator. With the help of line tool and ellipse tool, we will create a grid first. If you are new to my channel, then subscribe for more such videos. Method 2 will be you create a rectangle and then go to object, then go to path and split into grid. So these are few examples. This is the first example. We are creating a logo using a grid. Full video is in my channel. So this logo is created with a grid. Building the grid first in Illustrator, then shade the shapes using shape builder tool, defining the logo and finishing the touches. Now let's move on to the second logo. This logo is created without a grid. This full tutorial is on my channel. So this logo design is created without a grid. First start with the type tool, then using pencil tool create monogram, refining the logo and then finish the touches. So grid is better for modern logos, minimal logos, brand identity work, but it is not better for artistic or freestyle logos. If this was useful, then subscribe my channel and thank you for watching.